Froggo. How are you doing?
Grandpa has always had a soft spot for animals.
Yeah? I mean, I don't think he does, you know? He's put a frog in this vial. Like, I don't, I think, I, I don't think he even, like, shoved it in there. I think he put the tadpole in there and let it grow. Its entire existence has been in this jar, you know? He's probably just been dropping flies on its head. Hello and welcome to The Whispered World. This is a game I have been recommended to play by one of my friends. They say it's a really good point and click adventure game, and it's right up my alley. So I'm expecting it to be a pretty cool game. Um, I have played a little bit of it. I've recorded this already once, and it was my first reactions to it. But I'm not gonna brag about it because you're probably never gonna see them. I don't think I'll clip to them. But basically, what happened is I tried to record this game. Everything looked fine and dandy. Um, I wasn't checking the recording audio meters when the characters in the game were talking, because you know who does that. But apparently, I needed to do that because my my recording stuff didn't record the character's audio. Like, it recorded the background noise. And what the heck sort of thing is that? How is it even separated? Why is it even separated? Hmm? I don't know. I don't know. But apparently it's separate enough for my computer to be like, you know what? I'm gonna completely ignore what the game is doing and just have music blasting the whole time. Like, what the hell? Um so yeah, I don't know what's going on there. So sorry for failing so drastically. I had recorded like 2 hours because I need to do a batch recording, and this is just, it wasted so much time. It's wasted so much time, and I just don't have that time to spare at the moment. So that's, it's not the best. But I'm back in. I'm giving it another go. You know. Um, it has been, a couple, about 6 hours since I played the first let's say the first chapter. I don't think it was the first chapter. I think I played through to um unlocking like the map to the forest. I'm gonna say that's how far I got. I didn't explore that area. That's where I wrapped it up. And yes, that took 2 hours. This is probably going to take a lot less than 2 hours this time because I won't be fumbling as much. But I am mumbling quite as much because I'm a little delirious now because my tiredness is getting to me. So that's fun, isn't it? So here we go. The Whispered World. Basically, what I gather from the scene that I did play is that you're like this unloved, like, clown character, and I'm just gonna jump right in, try and keep it spoiler free. I'm gonna, click around, see what's what still. Even though I kind of know the first, like, puzzle sort of deal, like, I know how to I know where the stuff is hidden and how to get to it, sadly. But you know what? It'll be fine. It's probably not as good as the first reaction, but what can I do? What can I do? I have made sure though now that the characters' voice lines are recorded, so that's good. it's demented that it has it separate. Like, what the hell? Like, how am I supposed to deal with that? What am I supposed to do to that? You know, it's wild. Anyway, let's just head right in and yeah, see what the game's about. Start a new game. Yes.
It may make you sad to hear it, but this is the last story I'm going to tell you.
Starts off pretty dark.
I know you like to hear funny stories with jolly people and a happy end, but I don't have the strength for that anymore.
Oh man.
What difference would it make if I lied to you? Well, my last story takes place in a land far away, a land that is about to die. It begins in the autumn forest.
Okay. Nice. Good reflection. Now, this is an old game. Like, it's from like 2010. So, expect.
This
old
is the
game
story of
jankiness.
Sadwick, the sorrowful clown. Sadwick is sleeping uneasily, like every night. And he doesn't even know that he'll destroy the world in the course of just a few days.
What? We're gonna destroy the world? You know, coming into this game, I thought we were going to be a good guy. But apparently, no. We're the destroyer of the world. Oh. It's a little bit spoilery, but, you know, can't really get past that. If it's in the introduction, the end of the game, you know, it's just like, oh yeah, spoiler, you end the world. But you know what? Maybe we'll be able to prevent the end of the world. Because the guy, the narrator, did say he wasn't going to lie to us, so that might be the lie. There's a big orb. Fancy. Uh-oh. Oh. What a weird dream. Doesn't look too happy, does he?
What a nightmare. Every night it's the same. I can hardly remember the last time I had a decent night's sleep. Spot? Where could Spot be? He usually comes to see me in the morning.
We are not playing the tutorial. I played it on the first recording and I regretted it. Basically, it just gives you massive walls of text and not much help. Like, I could have figured it out. I think I pretty much figured it out before the tutorial had ended, how to do things. So, this is our little house. It's nice, it's cozy. Let's have a look at the things that are here.
That's Ben's spare hat. He doesn't like to wear it quite as much as he used to. He says it sags too much since I spilled all the starch.
Oof.
Baubles, ruffs, small bells. I'd be less embarrassed wearing a potato sack.
I mean, aren't you wearing a potato sack pretty much? It looks like you could be.
Baubles, ruffs, small bells.
Okay. Let's look at the note. That seems
What
prominent.
was that note again? Ah, yes. I remember now. It's where Ben sketched out how the human cannibal act is supposed to work. It's so unfair. He can even draw better than me.
What a guy. Um, this character, by the way, the character we play, holy cow, is he so self-depreciative. He's so depreciative of himself. It's uncanny. Well, it's disheartening to say the least. So let's have a look at what he has to
That's
say to
supposed to
that.
be me. Ben didn't get the fearful expression on my face right, though.
That's fair. You are being launched from a cannonball. You should have more fear written there.
The most important thing is a solid barrel for the cannon. After all, the cannoneer shouldn't be harmed when he blows me sky high.
Makes sense. Makes sense. You don't want.
The plug is attached to the mouth of the barrel. It's
What do
the
you
only
call it?
way to get enough pressure to blow me hundreds of yards into the air. Oh
Ooh.
boy, how I hate this act.
Yeah. Yeah. It sounds like you've done it before. I don't get why you need a diagram to remind you. You
A
know.
small bomb or some gunpowder are sufficient. Just load the cannon and light the fuse. Everything else will turn out fine.
Hmm.
Seriously, that's what it says. Everything else will turn out fine. I can't believe this is real.
Oh man. What a guy.
A parachute should provide a safe landing. Then there's nothing to worry about, is there? Ha 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 ha.
This guy. The voice acting in this is definitely not as good as the voice acting in Technomage. Um, like holy. Okay, so this guy is not a big fan of cannonballing himself, I guess. That's fair. As a whole. Let's look in the hole.
Ah, yes, the broken stovepipe. Quite funny how the mind works. Since the handle broke, I made a fuss about how cold it is, forgetting how I always complained about the smoke before.
I mean, is it better to have a smoky room than a cold room? I guess it depends how cold the
Old
room is,
stove.
right?
The handle is broken off.
Well, I guess we're not getting in there anytime soon. There's a bear head. What's cracking, Mr. Bear?
This rock reminds me of one of the most basic principles of life. No matter what you have accomplished, no matter how big your paws or how sharp your teeth are, you can still end up being a doormat for a band of circus clowns. Oh.
I mean, yeah, my guy, it's very depressive. You're a very depressive guy.
I once made a list of the most probable causes of my death. The bear's paw
Ah,
was listed
wholesome.
number 212, 217, and 321 to 329.
Wow, that's quite the list you got there. Can we pick it up? Nice. We got a bear claw. Happy days. Anything else to say?
Hello? Are you really dead? Or are you just taking a nap? You can't be
I
sure
think he's
enough for
dead.
this kind of thing.
He's not blinked once. But then again, I don't know if you've blinked. Are you a blinker? I don't think he doesn't seem to be a blinking type. That's fair. Let's look at the candle.
Ben told me this kind of candle burns indefinitely. I'll say it's just pretending.
Okay. I guess it'll burn indefinitely unless you blow it out, right?
Small flame of hope. For what noble cause do you fight so courageously? And yet, eventually, finally, terminally, even you will extinguish.
Wow. Very wholesome.
Ouch! What? Damn, this is going to blister. Why do I have to be so clumsy?
I mean, that's not being clumsy, that's just being an idiot. There's, big difference. Okay, so we've looked at pretty much everything in here now. There's a drawer. Let's look at the drawer.
It's depressing. I hardly own anything. Everything I have fits into this drawer.
Okay, what's in the drawer?
I have a deal with Ben. He doesn't spit into my drawer anymore, and I refrain from painting his rubber nose black.
What a deal. You should really bargain for more than less spittle in your drawer.
There's only that stupid note in there. Ben made me write down all my chores. Pure harassment, if you ask me.
This Ben guy doesn't sound very good.
What the heck? I'd better collect the note anyway. Maybe I'll find a fire somewhere.
Oh, good idea. We could burn it. Okay, let's close the door. Is there anything else we can do? Have I looked at this garment up here?
Marbles, ruffs, small bed.
Yeah.
I'd be less.
Okay. Let's leave. We got this. Alright, we go.
Sadwick, are you awake? Come here at once. The day's already wasting away.
I'm sure he waited for me to open the door.
Right. Another happy day in the colorful world of the circus.
You know, it doesn't look that colourful, my guy. It's very brown.
Spot! Don't just lie around like that. What's wrong with you?
What do you think's wrong with him?
Maybe he's sick, the plague, or food poisoning,
Don't talk such nonsense.
worm fungus, blue pox. It could be anything.
He's thirsty, Sadwick. That's what happens if you don't carry out your chores properly.
Spot can take it. He's tough.
You've got a lot to learn. Caterpillars don't grow very old. Not if you treat them like this anyway. You'd better get used to the idea.
You're just saying that to annoy me.
I'm serious. You better give him something to drink.
Yeah, whatever, Ben. Come on, let's go, Spot. We'll get you something to drink. And after that, maybe we can finally do something useful.
Oh yeah, definitely. This guy is full of useful stuff. Let's have a look at the bucket for
The
some
water
water.
looks downright cloudy. No, wait. That's just a reflection of my face.
Wow, my guy. You're expecting the worst of your friend Spot there as well. You know, you're like, oh my god, he's slightly unhappy. Oh, he's probably dying of you know, woodworm. This is a big boy.
Bruno
Well, you got to
sleeps
see for
almost
yourself.
all day. He has to drag our trailers through dark forests during the night. I bet he never has nightmares. On the
Oh,
other
man.
hand, maybe this world is his nightmare.
Maybe. You know, he wakes up just to tow a truck, and then he goes to sleep, and has like a full dream of just gallivanting in fields, open fields. Probably. That's why he likes to sleep so much. Can you open the door? Let's go in. Okay. There's a hairnet here.
Grandpa's hairnet. He always uses it when he doesn't want his hair to get wet. When taking a bath, when he's cooking, and while he's asleep.
That's fair. I mean, he's not wearing it currently, so I thought he was sleeping out there. But let's grab it. See
More
what use that could
recipes.
have. More recipes. Yeah,
Now,
that's
who
the
would have
first one
thought?
I've looked at.
Those really are regular recipes. There goes my theory that Grandpa is preparing our meals from the fishing bait manual.
That's fair. There's a bottle here.
Blood of earthworms. The bottle is almost empty again.
Ooh, can we grab it?
Unreachable, like so many things.
Fair.
Beaver eyes. Grandpa uses them as cooking ingredients. He calls the dish eye candy.
That sounds very disgusting, my guy. Yeah, I would not like a dish that looked at me. That's for dang sure. Let's look in the cauldron.
Grandpa's latest creation, petroleum soup. Inflammatory on the
Tasty
stomach,
sound.
highly flammable in general, and a hazard to all low-flying birds in the vicinity.
That doesn't sound very good. I wouldn't
Now,
trust
who
that.
would have thought? Those really are regular recipes. There goes my theory that Grandpa is preparing our meals from the fishing bait manual.
I don't think he reads them though. Looking at the rotten food on top of it. He's probably not a big reader. Oh, there's a Froggo. Hey, Froggo. How are you doing?
Grandpa has always had a soft spot for animals.
Yeah? I mean, I don't think he does, you know? He's put a frog in this vial. Like, I don't. I think. I don't think he could. He even like shoved it in there. I think he put the like the tadpole in there and let it grow. Its entire existence has been in this jar. You know, he's probably just been dropping flies on its head. It's poor Froggo. Can we pick him up?
I'd rather leave him in there. It wouldn't be much fun to suck it through with a bottleneck for either of us.
I mean, you could just break the bottle.
Raw? Oh.
Oh, yeah. I don't want you to eat it. Oh, there's some dentures.
That's Grandpa's third pair already. The last two were eaten by woodworm, and it's only a matter of time with these.
Oh man. Well, let's pick him up and take his dentures. He's gonna love life. Maybe if we give him his dentures, he'll appreciate us more. Probably not. When you depreciate yourself so much, it's hard to get others to appreciate you. Right, let's look at these socks.
I've had to mend Grandpa's socks about 1,000 times, but he still refuses to do his bed of nails routine in bare feet.
Oh no, the fool. I mean, I guess the socks do a lot of damage prevention though, right? Even though
These
you
are
gotta repair
Grandpa's
them every time.
pantaloons. If the stories are true, they've seen the whole wide world, have saved his life more than once, and caused a war.
Wow. Those pantaloons are some serious business.
This costume won't come any cleaner.
I mean, it's pretty nice. It's pretty white. This is doing well. So let's talk to one of our what do you call them? Ah, well. Let's talk to Grandpa first, I think. Hey, Grandpa.
Grandpa looks even older than usual today.
Oh no, poor Grandpa.
Hello, Grandpa.
Oh, hello, Ben. You look different. Is that a new hat you're wearing?
I'm not Ben, Grandpa.
I know, Ben. They don't make hats like they used to anymore.
I'm Sadwick.
When I was a little clown, we used to wear real hats.
They ignores
with big,
him completely.
firm bubbles.
Sadwick, your grandson.
I could knock out a full-grown ox with my bubbles.
Oh my
I know
God.
that poor animal, but that's the way people liked their hats back then. Now, what can I do for you, Ben?
I mean, you didn't have to test it on animals, you know? I wish you wouldn't always mistake me for Ben.
I wish you wouldn't always mistake me for Ben.
I know. The world is a vale of tears when you're young. Everybody's against you. But there are worse things than tight hats and pinching shirt sleeves, you know.
I'm paying close attention to your words of wisdom, like always.
When you're old, there are tight pains and pinching pantaloons, too. And this, my boy, is the most important lesson to take into old age. Loose-fitting pantaloons are the most loyal friends you could ever ask for.
Heavens. Did he manage
my
to bring
God.
his pantaloons into the conversation again?
Yep, straight away, straight to the pantaloons. I barely even talked about them, you know, I didn't even mention them. And he's like, yep, those pantaloons, they're the loose fitting ones, there's the wise choice for when you're old. I had one of those terrible nightmares again.
I had one of those terrible nightmares again.
There's a cute saying I remember from my boyhood on that very subject. What was it?
I don't
There,
know.
I forgot.
You mean the old saying, dreams are 10 a penny?
What? That's such nonsense. Dreams are not tennerpenny. I once knew a guy who sold dreams at considerably higher prices. Now that I think of it,
Fair.
that guy might have been me.
Who in the world
Ooh.
bought dreams?
No one. Well, that was where the plan fell short. But it was worth a try. There are always fools who spend money on any little nonsense.
Yeah. There are a bunch of people that spend money on crazy gimmicks. Just to feel good about themselves, you know?